the violence. Use your talent. Stop the violence. Use your talent, y'all. Stop the violence. That's right. Use your talent. Use them. Stop the violence. Yeah. Use your talent. From one heart to another, I lost 2 brothers. I had to brace myself for that devastating news that since this act of violence. Thank you for tuning in to the Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents TV show. This is your host, Junado.
And I'm your co-host, Monica Mann.
That's right. We thank you for tuning in each week and watching the Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents TV show and responding to us worldwide. Of course, you can always watch the show on demand at www.stoptheviolenceuseyourtalents.com. Just go to the MySpace page and all the shows are there. On this particular show, we will be showing you information concerning our community involvement, and as well, we'll be doing some on-the-spot interviews with some key celebrities and pillars of the nonviolent movement.
That's right. Martin Luther King III and Yolanda King.
That's right. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
By embracing Martin Luther King Jr. and what he stood for, the King Memorial, it's now on the grounds with the presidents, the founding fathers of our nation. Those principles are now locked into the culture of this country. And somehow, someway, we will continue to do it.
We do have to learn in this nation there's so much wealth, in order to amount of wealth, how to better distribute and share wealth so that there can be opportunity for all people. That does not mean everyone will be rich, because that's not necessarily probable. But everyone in America deserves a decent home, decent education, health care, and housing. And everyone in America can, in fact, have these things if that becomes a priority. The day that we prioritize, the day that we mobilize and organize, because that's really what it's about. It's organizing, organizing, organizing over and over again. Ultimately, we will be successful if we continue that way. But if we continue the tradition that we sort of continue divided, no unity, no communication, then we will not succeed. When I was a kid, my mom took me to her undergraduate institution, Antioch College in Elder Springs, Ohio. And at that college, there was a statue of the educator, Horace Mann. And under that statue was inscribed the words, "Be ashamed to die until you won a victory for humanity." And so what I'm saying to you this evening, that may sound like an awesome task. Be ashamed to die until you try to do something to make your community better. Be ashamed to die. It can be your community, it may be your city, it may be your state, it may even be the nation or the world. But it really doesn't have to be. It can be a victory in our schools, it can be a victory in our neighborhoods, it can be a victory in our church. But at the end of the day, be ashamed to die until you want to victory for humanity.
God gave us an offer we shouldn't ever refuse. Stop hating on people you haven't walked in their shoes. My brother's case is a mystery with a lot of clues. Tempers flaring up like a stick of dynamite with a short fuse. I keep preaching
We have to find ways to not only support young people in terms of just talking, but find ways to really lift them up, to provide the kinds of awareness and the kind of consciousness, the kind of support that will enable them to feel connected. They don't feel connected all the time.
This is what it's all about. One entertainment, take care of kids, baby. MLK Day, 07, baby.
Cuando me miran extraño les digo así soy. Con mi chaqueta de puma luciendo de b-boy. Mueve la mano, move your hands on the record. O el micrófono, 1, 2, the mic checker. Y si piensas que esta cosa está bien dura, agárrate un bote de Krylon pintura. No importa dónde esté, no le hace lo que toca. De todo corazón, nomás haz la cosa. Atención, en serio, realidad.
My name is Sorry, couple of fighting, couple of licking young. They got the all out with the da 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 da. Some of them are fighting, couple of licking. up the whole way I come from, but look the way come from. Where we come from, a dum-dum. Dum from the one and the sons of hum. So why you wanna fight down, you wanna man? Big up the whole way I come from you, so. Some of the fighting, some of the kingdom. Big up the whole way with the son of the fighting, some of the kingdom. Look your talent for the father's kingdom, yeah. Stop the violence. Óyeme bien. Use your talent. Escúchame bien. Stop the violence. Alto. Use your talent. Oye, tenemos que sembrar la mente simplemente porque esta vida no es pura suerte. No aprendes quedando de brazos siempre atorado en el mismo frente. Sabiduría verdadero venga solo de Dios. Abre la Biblia y abre los ojos. Creatividad se encuentra donde estás parado. Deja explicarte claro.
Hi, my name is Darius Avery. I go to Holy Wonder and I'm 6 years old. I am in kindergarten. Stop the violence, use your talent.
Hembra buena, reina nena, no más aprende y verás lo que eres de veras. Vente, esto es para toda la gente. Ahora.
This is my 7th grade basketball team. Stop the violence, use your talent.
Use your talent. Stop the violence. Use your talent, y'all. Stop the violence. Use your talent. Stop the violence. Use your talent, y'all. Stop the violence. Use your talent.
Well, we hope you just enjoyed the scene that you've just watched. You know, it felt really great to get out there and get with the kids and some of the adults and the parents and really get involved in our community.
That's true, because every time that you get the kids involved and you impart into them, then it empowers them, and that's one of the things that we did and that we do on a daily basis. And also we got a chance to spend time with Yolanda King and Martin Luther King III on 2 separate occasions. And that was not something that was planned out, but something that just occurred. And, you know, their father being one of the pillars of the nonviolent movement and us getting a chance to impart with them the vision of Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents, it was in line with the King Foundation. So, you know, we hope that more and more people begin to align themselves with what we're doing with the Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents TV show, as well as the annual event and, you know, just the movement itself with getting people to use their talents and stop the violence.
Hello, I'm Sheriff John Rutherford, and I want to thank you for watching the Stop the Violence show.
Hi everyone, my name is Steve Tamino with Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents TV show. We're looking for individuals who would like to volunteer and help us in our organization when we put on events. We're looking for individuals that would be willing to volunteer their time and their energies to help us when we go do shows or when we put on events to help us promote our organization, Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents. Again, my name is Steve Tamino with Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents. If you have any information for us as well of people who have been murdered in Jacksonville and would like us to profile those as well, we can do that too.
In each show, we do a mini documentary of an individual that has been murdered within our community.
In this particular episode, we interviewed the father and friends of the late Hakem Muhammed, who was shot and killed at the age of 16.
Hakem was murdered at the Budget Inn Hotel on Lanes Avenue in Ramona. How he got killed, all I know is that he got shot in the head. The police, they cannot give me any information because they say they're investigating the case, and if it leaks out, it might hinder or stop the investigation. I try to go to the people, the mortuary people, not the mortuary people, but the autopsy people. They cannot give me that record until the case is over. So really, man, it's like you're in the blind until the police solve the case of the homicide. My son Hakem, he had a lot of talents. One of the talents he wanted to do was rapping. And the other things that he wanted to do, he wanted to, work with his mother, to take over the business. And those were the things that he was wrestling with. And those were the things that I was trying to get him to learn how to be a man, to stand up in the community and, be a man, to do things, as a little boy. But, sometimes, your sons or children, they're not an angel. You know what I'm saying? They're not an angel. But you try to guide them in the right direction and, pretty much try to guide him to make his talents. And that's what we was wrestling, man. He was born in June the 27th. He died on July 26th. So he was only 16 years old. Really can't even comprehend, on how to be a man in the community.
My name's Stacy Williams. I'm a barber, co-owner MVP Barbershop. I used to cut Hakem's hair for about 5 years. I met him through his father, brother Hakem Muhammed, who comes through the barbershop also. So we've been knowing him for a good little while. I've seen him grow up from a little kid to a young adult. I used to cut his hair. He had a little fade on the sides and he grew his dreads out. And first his father didn't want him to grow him, but he let him grow him anyway. And I used to talk to him a lot because he knew I was doing my magazine, Iceberg magazine, and he wanted to be a rapper. So we used to talk about the entertainment industry a lot and some things that it would take for him to possibly make it in the entertainment industry. So I used to talk to him and listen to his little raps that he'd tell me while I was cutting his hair and just try to school him on the game about the music industry.
He wanted to rap, man. His favorite rapper, man, he liked it, Lil Wayne. He thought it was Lil Wayne, but that was his favorite rapper, man. Lil Wayne, he always trying to rap, and you know how when you're young and stuff, you try to do things, and that's what one of his hobbies that he liked it. He liked it to rap, and his favorite artist, man, was Lil Wayne. Anytime I hear Lil Wayne or see him or see a video or hear some music, I think about Hakem.
Stop the violence.
Here we go.
Use your talent.
Help somebody.
You got to get involved in your child's life, and that's one of the things that I didn't do as well, man. You got to get in your child's life, and for you to really get, make you feel good, go out there and try to help other people, teach their children, man. We all should get together. I was at the march with the NAACP, and I seen all these ladies and some of the gentlemen that lost their kid, and the pain that they had. The pain that they had, man, I can feel their pain. And we was doing security for the mob, but I can feel their pain, and I can feel they hurt, and I know exactly what they go through. Because, man, I tell you, man, you got to get involved in helping people. That's the only way that you can really soothe the pain and make yourself be happy, man. Because I'm still learning myself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even been a year yet, and I'm still learning how to cope. Sometimes, you might see me talking now, but I might get in my car and I might just break down. You know what I'm saying? You be saying to yourself, man, I wish I was there to protect them. I will fight and you would do all this here. But man, you just don't know until it happened to you. Then you start thinking about what you could have did better. And that's what we got to do. Figure out what we can do better and do it. And I got a daughter, 2 daughters, and I just want to guide them right. I don't want them to go. I just want to be right there with them, you know. It's real tough, man. It's real tough. But, you know, that's how I feel about it. You know. And sometimes being a man, you know what I'm saying, you try to be hard on your son and try to get him. But man, I tell you, man, we got to be fathers to these boys. These boys, they get in the community and they get influenced about things, and you know what I'm saying, you just got to be in their life. It's just something that you got to do. You know, sometimes I thought by me disciplining my son and showing him, you know, because you know he wasn't a real good person when it comes to school and stuff like that. You know, sometimes he good, sometimes he bad, you know what I'm saying, but he wasn't a bad person. He never had a criminal record. He took a shirt from Belts and got in trouble, you know what I'm saying. So he was never really a bad person. He never was into robbing or killing people. He was a real humble person, but he was just wrestling with trying to be good or big shot in the community, and that's the life I was trying to tell him, man. That's not how you're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, because we Muslims, man, but sometimes you stray away, and when I seen him straying away, it was just so hard to bring him back, you know what I'm saying. It was just so hard to bring him back into the fold and show him, man, this is the right path. Now you gotta wrestle with your son, you know what I'm saying. He see things, he see money, he see drugs, he see big cars, nice cars, and now he want that piece of life. Now you got to guide him back into the right path to find the right way, and that's what we got to do to these children, man. And I'm willing to help anybody that's really trying to help the community. I'm not just saying talking. I'm not saying just talking. Everybody, they always say stop the violence. We know stop the violence. Right now is what we're gonna do to stop the violence. We're going to stop the violence in this community. And I'm going to just say this to y'all people that's out there. You know, you got these guns and you robbing and you killing people and you stealing and you just killing people for nothing. I'm telling you, man, you don't gain nothing, man. You're hurting a lot of people. You're going to hurt a lot of people. You're hurting a lot of families. You're causing a lot of pain. And what I'm telling you, man, you need to wise up, put the gun down, and you need to be a family, and you need to start showing love. And we ain't going to tolerate that no more, man. We're not going to tolerate that, man. We're going to be a family. And sometimes you need to get these kids, take the gun from them, and give them a good old spanking, and get them on the right path. Because these are little babies that's getting killed, man.
You know, it's very important once we go out and we do these documentaries for the family members of the victims that have been murdered. We hope that this information has been helpful, and if you have any information concerning his murder, please contact your local officials. You know, he was very young, and being 16 years old, just learning how to use his talents. Of course, you know, we're always in the community involvement. We got a chance to go over to the University of North Florida and do a public service announcement for the Rape Awareness Program, the Women's Center. Thanks to Sarge for, you know, ushering us in and allowing us to come over and partake in this public service announcement. So tune in, watch this.
Stop the violence.
This is Jasmine Peterson, and real men don't hit women. Stop the violence.
My name's TJ, and I'm a student at UNF. I have the right not to act macho or seductive. Stop the violence.
I have a right to my womanhood. I have a right to say no. I have a right to be me.
Just because I'm at a party doesn't mean I want to leave with you.
Stop the violence and use your talents.
Just because I say I love you doesn't mean that I want to have sex with you. Stop the violence against women.
All right, guys. See, this is how it works. Real men don't rape women. It takes a real man to go out there and get the woman for himself. Violence is bad, guys. Just stay away.
Stop the violence, use your talents. Instead of using your energy for negative, use it for positive.
Hey, real talk. If you can rape a woman, you deserve to be raped too.
I will not be physically harmed.
Real men don't hit women.
Stop the violence.
I have a right to express my feelings.
Just because we're friends doesn't mean we're lovers.
Rape is a crime.
I have the right to stop doing something even in the middle of it.
I have the right to say I love you without having sex.
And I have the right to refuse a date without feeling guilty.
You have the right to say that you'd like to get more involved.
Real men don't rape.
Real men show respect. Respect the ladies. Stop the violence. Without them, there wouldn't be us.
Build up the people around you.
No unnecessary violence. One person make a difference, and one person could be you. We're trying to make one difference out here today.
Go one by one, and you can't get them all one time, man. You gotta go one by one.
I have the right to set my limits, to say yes or no, to change my mind if I so choose, without permission from anyone.
I have the right to be myself without conforming to the norm or being what anyone else wants me to be.
So just stop the violence and use your talents.
You always have the right to say no. Hey, we're students representing UNF telling everybody to stop the violence and use your talent.
We thank you for tuning in with us and watching the Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents television show. Remember, you can watch the show each week on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. and 10:30 p.m.
That's right. See you next time. Don't forget, be useful, never give in.
Stop the violence. Use your talent, y'all. Stop the violence. That's right.
Cornell West.
Hi, this is Congresswoman Corrine Brown.
Hello, I'm Sheriff John Rutherford.
Oswald P. Brunson, Ava Waters College.
This is Councilwoman Mia Jones.
In the basin here, Jacksonville, and brother.
G, first of all, let me thank you for what you did.
My brother and my cousin was murdered here in Jacksonville. You probably seen me on the news.
You should never overlook the way in which you inspire people, including myself, in terms of your example. And I think I put myself in your shoes if I had to deal with the grief of losing brothers like that.
It's about life, it's not about death.
Hey, we appreciate you, Magic.
Magic, from one heart to another. I lost two brothers, Magic. I'm reaching out to you.
Okay.
It's my business plan and my documentary that I'm doing. I got a TV show that started, and that's my card. Bungie, that's my brand. God let me continue to use my talents.
Okay.
I'm looking for help.
No, that chicken's not. Hey, the bread, hey, Magic, the bread is the best part of the chicken.
Bungie, the team at TV Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents. We got a television show that's going to be started. You should have some information on your desk concerning me.
Well, I tell you, G,
I think it's very important for people to know about what's been going on in Duval County. Your contribution, what you're doing to bring awareness to the problem that we have in the community.
What I have the courage, what I have the spirit that you have. So first I salute you. That's very important because your example thereby inspires others.
We work with Bungie production, very significant Stop the Violence program in Jacksonville. It was very well received by the city.
stop the violence.
Stop the violence, use your talent.
Stop the violence, use your talent.
Stop the violence, use your talent.
I think the hip-hop industry has a huge impact. Trust God.
Stop the violence. Stop. Use your talent. Use it. Stop the violence. Use your talent.
If you got any information concerning any violent crime, please contact your local officials. Tell someone. It may help. A lot of people don't understand until it happens to them. It happened to me and my family twice. I lost a cousin and a brother. We gotta stand up and make a difference.
Stop the violence. Use your talents. Stop the violence. Use your talents, y'all. Stop the violence.
That's right.
Use your talents.
Use them.
Cornell West.
Hi, this is Congresswoman Corrine Brown.
Hello, I'm Sheriff John Rutherford.
Oswald P. Brunson, Ava Waters College.
This is Councilwoman Mia Jones.
Stop the violence.
In the great city of Jacksonville with Brother
G, first of all, let me thank you for what you do.
My brother and my cousin was murdered here in Jacksonville. You probably seen me on the news.
Use your talents.
You should never overlook the way in which you inspire people, including myself, in terms of your example. That I think I put myself in your shoes, that if I had to deal with the grief of losing brothers like that.
It's about life, it's not about that.
Entertainment, TV8, Stop the Violence, Usual Challenge. We got a television show that's going to be started. Be sure to have some information on your desk concerning me.
Well, I tell you, G.
I think it's very important that people know about what's been going on in Duval County. Your contribution, what you're doing to bring awareness to the problem that we have in the community.
Stop the violence. Use your talents, y'all.
Winners never stop, winners keep going continuously. Are you feeling me? A positive mental attitude, sound physical health, put you in the right mood. Oh yeah, harmony in human relations, freedom from fear, cause God made creation, full of sensation, hope for future achievements. It's time somebody start believing and receiving.
Stop the violence. Use your talent.
Oh, listen up now.
Stop the violence. Stop the violence.
Stop.
Use your talent.
Use it.
Stop the violence. Use your talent.
If you got any information concerning any violent crime, please contact your local officials. Tell someone. It may help. A lot of people don't understand it until it happens to them. It happened to me and my family twice. I lost a cousin and a brother. We got to stand up and make a difference.